I'm not sure why, but my father-in-law loves to tell this story about buying gold necklaces in Miami off a street vendor. He was so happy with this great deal he got, and they looked great until everyone's chest turned green on the beach on the next day. In this next series of videos, we'll talk about the Gilded Age, a period in the late 1800s that seemed happy and prosperous at first glance, but soon lost its glamorous facade and turned green. Here we go. In this video series, we'll be talking about the Gilded Age, and information on the Gilded Age can be found in Chapter 12, Sections 2 and 3 in the Orange Book. We're in Goal 5, and we're going to be talking about Objective 2, explain how industrial leaders accumulated wealth and power, and Objective 4, describe the changing role of government in economic and political affairs. The essential questions we'll ask are, what is meant by the term Gilded Age, and how true was it about American life during the late 1800s? Why did political machines come to dominate cities during this period? And what problems arose from political machines and patronage during this era? So what was the Gilded Age? The Gilded Age was a term used to describe the glitter of the time period, which we're talking about the late 1800s, that hid the corruption in politics and government, as well as the growing gap between the rich and the poor. The term was coined by Mark Twain in his book, The Gilded Age, A Story of Today, which was published in 1873. The book described an era of serious social problems disguised by a thin gold gilding or layer. This picture shows gilding. This is a gilded room inside the Breakers, which is a summer cottage owned by the Vanderbilt family. I know we all have summer cottages that look like this, but you can see the gold plating on the walls and around the moldings. There's also a gilded room in the Hearst Castle on the California coast. In the next video, we'll talk about some of the cracks that existed beneath this gold gild.